Mine doesn't snap. Hi. I got a quiet one. She gave me the quiet one. Hello, everybody, lovelies. Welcome back to Mama G. Here's Mama G here, and not the doctor.
Dr. Rosie Blitz.
Yes, and all your replay watchers, don't forget your thumb. Try to watch it all the way through because that really helps Al Gore and his rhythms figure out what to do with our channel and any channel that you like. So when we give advice, we give it for all the people that you love. And let us know in the chat. I see that we have an ad, so let us know in the chat when you could see us. We appreciate it. We totally appreciate it. And we got a new nickname for somebody in the house. Hi,
I
Rudy.
came up with it.
She came up with it, so I'm not taking any credit. I am going to fan myself, though. It's hot. I did. I cut the neckline, the sleeves, and the bottom of my
She
shirt.
pulled a me.
I pulled a Rusty with the shirt. Well, she made the shirt, so, well, the insignia on it, anyway. And we will say hello to, oh, what the heck? Why is it telling me AI stuff? What's going on my phone? It's got all kinds of crap. What's
Oh,
going on?
you hit the Gemini button.
I hit some Geminis on here. Get the Geminis
Anywho.
up. All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll fan us both since I'm fanning. I could fan like this. Anyway, you want to start with housekeeping?
I mean, we don't have too much for housekeeping. I don't know if you wanted to say hi to people before that
All right, let me do the howdy
Do the howdy
do's.
doodies.
We got to do the howdy do's. And I believe on my phone, I'll be able to go back to the beginning. And I don't know if Amy is still here, but she's camping with her son-in-law and grandson. Have a good time. Please use anti-mosquito
And we do have a word
There
of the
is a
day.
word of the day. Don't forget the word of the day. Okay? And nobody's got it yet.
Just making sure I actually had it up.
And in a second, we will give you a hint that's going to confuse you even more. It is only one word.
One word.
All right. And so Amy's there. Hello, Diane. And Major's in the house. And Mimi loves crochet, and we love Mimi. Hello, Kathy Baker. Hot in the forest, Kathy. My gosh. And my little goblin's here. I didn't bring my little cat with me. My little cat's still on my nightstand. Denise Louie, hello. Oh, and we're getting close because we got Mary Mayhem. And the next person, which I call Jen's Hobby Nook,
Double N Jen.
Double N Jen, because we have Jen
Bendy
Reeves,
Jendy.
Bendy Jendy. And so when she's reading off the names for me to write it down for the replay writers' comments, she started saying Bendy Jendy, and she goes, no, wait, that's Jen's Hobby Nook. I said, well, Jen with two N's.
So I was like, oh, Double N Jen.
Double N Jen. So you are Double Engine. What do you think about that? And you got a new nickname, girl. Double Engine's in the house. Toot toot. Frizzy B is in there. Oh, thank you, Mimi, very much. Are you writing that? Because I could write them. Frizzy B, hello, girlfriend. And yeah, I watched your live. Love what you're doing in your live. We might do the spam our chat also. So we'll let you know when you can spam it. Doneen, how is it in Canada? Are there fires in Canada? Because I keep smelling smoke. I don't know if it's something in my brain, in my nose, whatever, but God bless everybody there with dealing with that stuff. Missy S.J. Hello, Missy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hello, Gracie. Thanks for one of my brother-in-law's daughters. They're twins. One's Gracie and one's, yeah, wow. They're going to Syracuse University. Emma. Oh my gosh. Like, well, right out of my head. Also, all these names, you guys are confusing me. Sally Kindness. Hello, Sally Kindness. Leslie in her crocheting in her corner. Hello, Cindy Lou Wholicious is in the house. Hello, darling. Thank you guys for being here. Mateo, hello. And hello, Rudy. Look at, we got a little
Chief.
nasty mouse there. Alley Cat Kimberly's here. Hello, Zoila, my girl. Aero Lover's favorite band is not Aerosmith. By the way, she's a Led Zeppelin fan. Just joking. She's screaming on her end there, going, "No, I'm not." But if you like Aerosmith, I would think you'd also like Led Zeppelin because it's the same era.
It's feasible.
Yeah, I know I'm getting to you. I see other people in here. Hello, Ginger. She says hello to everybody. And hello, Marianne, Mama Wench. It's good to see you. Noel Dulfer. And Crochet Cabin Kimmy, hello. And Nova, hello. Kendra, hello.
Dawn the rat says hello back.
And the rat saying hello back. Okay. I said hi to Missy. Let's see. I'm obviously I'm reading from my phone. I feel the need to. When you get
If you
old, you
didn't
feel the
figure that
need.
out.
Yeah, no, I love that commercial that says, "Oh, trying to curb people from becoming their parents," and I always see myself in those commercials, and it cracks me up. Hello, Angela Wright is here. Thank you, and I hope you are well as well. Hello, Tracy. Moonlight Tracy's here, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it good. Hello, Tina. Hook and Tina. Bendy Jendy is in the house. She's lurking. She's cleaning. Go clean. If it's cool enough to be able to clean, go for it. Kim J. Hello, Kim J. And thanks, guys, for being here, spending your afternoon with us. Hello, Marie Chavez. I'm glad you're able to comment because I know you've been here. And then we've got to thank you very much to Mimi Loves Crochet. We appreciate that very, very much. And if I miss you, I never intend to. Just the old eyes, you know what I'm saying? Karen W., hello, and welcome in. Ivy, hello, Ivy. Love you, girlfriend. Said hi to Luhulicious. I think we're almost Marie Simpson, and hello to Pauline.
Tony, people always call me when you're live. Don't they know I'm busy?
I know, right? I know. Mimo Don P. Hello, Mimo. Hello, Granny D. Love you, Granny D. Yeah, just it's a word of a day. And let's see here. Hello, Denise. Rainbow Denise is here. Hello, Laura's Black Ministry. Hello, and thank you for being here very much. We appreciate all you guys, man. This is just you guys. Yeah, you're sick of hearing it, I'm sure, but Helix, you make it. You're here, and that means so much. Really does to anybody's live that you show up in. They totally appreciate it. Flammy Tower, Tower Flammy. I said Flammy.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Flammy Tower, Tower Flammy. That was a complete tongue mistake there. Tammy Flower, Flower Tammy. I kind of like Flammy Tower though.
Flamey Tower.
You might be Flammy Tower from now on. So that might be
What happens?
that's how it just births into it. Can't push this stuff. It just has to happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, I think I got y'all. All righty. Hello and hello to anybody. If I missed anybody, just yell at me in the phone, in the chat. Uh, yes, there is a word of the day.
There's a word of the day.
We've really already kind of talked about it.
It's been said many times.
That's hint number one.
I've also had a few people already type it.
Ah, so somebody has,
Figured out the word.
yeah, I
of the
mashed
day.
up the syllables. Yeah. I guess it's going to be that kind of day. I was talking perfectly fine before she hit go live. So I don't know why it's happening. Maybe it's the glasses. I threw these on right away, so maybe the glasses screw things up. Mateo. Anyway, so real quick, just a little bit of housekeeping. And I like to do the housekeeping in the beginning because this way, if someone's watching a replay, please do watch things all the way through if you can. If you can, because the research that I'm doing on how the new Al Gore and his rhythms are working and the Annie Lennoxes is it's more tongue tied. Yeah, which I always I have that thing underneath my tongue. I remember being a kid. Hello, Chris's Kaleidoscope, and hello, Diana D. And Diana D, drop your drop because I did mention in Wednesday's live that on that Wednesday, the first Wednesday of next month, we're gonna cut it short so you could go on. So if you want to set up your thing like 7:30, we'll cut it short and send everybody over to you.
Yeah.
All right, because that's for Joe, our sweet Joe, and she's doing a fundraiser, and you're able to she's going to auction off her yarns. You're able to actually get some yarn
It's 412
from
here,
her.
Rudy.
Hello, Brad is in the house.
I almost called you my own name.
And I started saying something, but whatever. What else is? Oh, yeah, housekeeping. So yeah, we try to do the housekeeping in the beginning, and when we ever do, also that's what I was saying. Also, is when we ever give you like advice how to either what to do a little bit on your channel as a content creator or how to help out the channels that you really like. We mean it for everybody. We're not saying it just for us. I mean, if you do it for us, it's great. But, there's a lot of other people that you love and support on YouTube. Could be the share on your channel Something's we're
I
glitching.
don't know.
We're glitch. Oh, I'm not glitching on here. On her, she glitched.
Brad called you Virginia Slim and me Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
just so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Virginia Slims. I actually used to smoke those just because that was my name. Yeah. I know. Diana Crane, as D would call you, which I'm going to call you Diana. Yeah. You're lagging too, and glitched. Yeah. We're at Rusty's, so it is the internet from hello everybody, and yeah. But we're doing our
You know what?
best.
Let me take this. This is on the internet. Hold on.
Right, she's pulling something off the internet. I did say hi to you. Mimo Dompi. I like saying that. Mimo Dompi. All right. So anyway, so one of the things that I learned was the way Al Gore and his rhythms are working now. They don't care about it's not really a big thing about how many subscribers you have. It's not a big thing about how many likes you have. Well, likes still do help. Moreover, it is engagement. Hello, Noel de la Fleur. I know I said it before, but de la Fleur. Um, Sorry about the glitching. Just yeah, glitching is a biatch. Um, is watching. So if you're especially on shorts or something, if you click on something, watch it. Just let it run if you can, because if you click onto somebody's video and then immediately click off, it actually sends negative. Okay, do that with what you will. Yeah. So don't forget the word of the day. And we're also going to probably do a little bit of spam that chat. It's going to be a new game. We were talking to our girl Frizze, and she was doing it as well in her channel. So I just think spam that chat's going to be fun. When we're ever into we'll let you know when you can spam. I'm not seeing crowns on here though, so that might be a bit of an issue. But if you don't, what we'll say is start spamming, and then probably we'll do that after we do the word of the day because you guys like to try to guess the word of the day. Yeah, spam that chat. Yeah, I think that's a fun thing to do. Yeah, look at
Another
that.
one got it.
Somebody got the word of the day. So yeah, we're so bad at this. And the word of the day can be used as a noun and also a verb, which a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea, and a verb is an action word. It can be both. So there's another little tidbit. And some people have figured it out. Other things in housekeeping, basically what it is on Wednesday, August, I'm looking at the date because me and numbers. Um, August 27th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's already scheduled. And hello, Denise Lee. I don't know if I said hello to you right or not already or not. Yeah, I'm skipping over my words. I'm not sure. I had like a little brain glitch right before we went live that almost like the Matrix happened in my brain, so that might be why I'm skipping my words. But that day are going to have our 4-year pod flipping versary, queens. And on that day, we will have lots of giveaways. Hopefully, hello Nova Gnome, not to be confused with the other
Oh, is
Nova.
it Rudy's birthday?
Rudy,
Happy birthday, Rudy.
happy. Not gonna sing because we sing terrible, but we're signing it to you. Happy dear Rudy, we just signed your name. Happy birthday. Yes. Cows. Oh, I'd love to get a cow. I might get a goat. Well, I don't know. I'm having troubles even just with the chickens. The chickens keep getting out.
Yes, they do.
And I'm crawling underneath a porch like commando style off a cliff down to the bottom underneath the porch to try to reinforce the area. And I'm a little too old to be doing that by myself with nobody knowing that I'm doing that because it's all rocks and I gotta not do that.
Brad, what she's wearing is actually the closest I have to owning a halo.
Yeah.
That's one costume item I've never had
Oh,
the
you
halo
had
angel
not.
wings.
Well, yeah, you not. Well, angel wings you've had.
I've had
No.
fairy wings.
You've had fairy wings. Oh no, that's definitely not.
That's not.
Yeah,
Don't do
no,
that.
that's not.
Don't do that.
That ain't happening. This is happening. That's what's happening.
This was a gift from Petey.
Yeah, Petey sent this and I stole it because it looks best on me.
One of my
Well, it
favorite
goes with my
things
hair.
about chatting with Petey on the phone is you literally never know when it's just going to end. So she buys minutes
Oh,
Like she buys minutes
yeah.
for her phone. She's still
She's
at
old
that with a
school.
flip phone. And they changed it. So now when she buys minutes, half of them are actually text messages. So I can send her text messages now without
Okay.
worrying. But that cuts half of her talking time in half. So we were on the phone and I was mid sentence and I was like, oh, well, Petey's
Just
gone.
gone. Yeah.
And then hours later, when she gets home, I get a call from Dawn, her mother, and she used her mom's phone to chat with me.
Yeah. That's funny.
Anyone that remembers the mermaid blanket I made for Dawn, her mother, she absolutely
Tote.
loves the tote.
You
Yes,
said blanket.
I did say blanket. Weird.
Yeah.
She absolutely loves it and says she can't go anywhere without being complimented on how
Oh,
great it
how
is. Yeah.
nice.
So that made me
Awesome.
really
It
happy.
was a beautiful tote mermaid. That was nice. That's good. I'm glad.
Hmm.
It's nice to send things. We like to send things to people because of that reason. I know things that we receive.
Oh, Dawn P, it's your birthday too?
Oh my gosh. Here we go again. To you. I forgot the two.
See how quickly we can sign it. I can't figure spell like she can.
Who is it?
Dawn P.
No, I can't even. Yeah, I'm even skipping over my fingers. Not just, it's a brain glitch.
We're having a time.
Yeah, we're having a glitch.
Everything is good. It's
all
just been a
good.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It's been a pretty good day. I've been crocheting. I did dye a little bit of yarn, and I did find some yarn that, all right, when I buy undyed yarn, oh, thank you so much, Cindy Lou Who-licious. Um, it's weird that it comes up different color on here than it does on the phone.
Yes, Brad. Yes.
What's up with Brad?
Our conversations end like the last episode of The Sopranos that ended in mid-sentence.
Yeah, I've never watched The Sopranos. I've always wanted to. 28 months. Damn, we've been on here a long time. We're gonna be 4 years. We're 4 years doing this.
Yeah.
And we're still doing it. We're still going strong, coming up with new ideas. We're really proud of ourselves. Because a lot of people get burnt out, get overwhelmed, get emotional, get hurt feelings. We've had all of those.
Yeah, we've gone through all of
All of it.
those.
All of
All
it.
of it.
Ready to
There's been so many
ugh,
times we've been ready, especially when my
so
internet was like really, really
yeah.
bad. There's been so many times we were ready to quit this channel.
Yeah.
But
Or I'll feel that way or she'll feel that way and I did it the wrong people. Or somebody else I'm chatting with. Hello, mindfully Mara. 25 months. My God. We do rule. Black cats really do rule. Black cats are cool. Tuxedo cats, I don't have one anymore. I did have one. His name is Fearless Freddy the Freeloader. And he used to run home when I would come home from work. And unfortunately, ran across the main, what's considered a main highway here, which is one lane, but they drive fast on it. And didn't make it across. Denise Lee, thank you very much. We do appreciate that so
yeah, I never
much.
finished The Sopranos. I watched some of
Yeah,
it.
I would love to watch. I would like to binge watch The Sopranos, but I think there's like 8,000 seasons. So it'd be like I'd have to be like bedridden for some reason for a very long time. But anyway, so I'm all over the place as usual. Just deal with it. And the 27th standard time is 4-year podiversary. We're gonna have lots of giveaways. We will on that day pick the refer a friend. That's what I was okay.
Yeah, the Refer a Friend is going to be on Wednesday. And the
That
end of the
Saturday,
month and the Enter Me
30th.
will be on the 30th that Saturday.
So on that Saturday,
Dan
because not
says.
everybody on Saturday can make it on Wednesdays and vice versa. So what we'll do is on Wednesday we'll have because that's closest to our actual podiversary. And then on Saturday, which would be the 30th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will tablet 7%. Oh my God, that happens to my phone when I'm here, and then sometimes I can't get on to D's because my phone's dying and I have to go home. But what we'll do is on that Saturday and the 30th, we'll pick
Get you in a second.
members appreciation, monthly members appreciation. Oh, thank you, Moonlight Tracy. That we'll pick the cat colony giveaway, and then we'll also pick the enter me.
Which we had a question about that, so let me touch on the enter me real quick.
Yes.
So enter me.
Enter me.
The two important things, and I'm glad you're actually the one that asked because I wanted to ask a
Oh,
question about.
there you go.
I
Yes.
did enter you in a bunch of the enter me's,
Thank you so much,
but
Diane.
moving forward, go watch an old video, but please do write the word enter me into
Yeah.
it.
And if you're really, really, really uncomfortable with writing enter me because it's giving you the
Just write the word enter.
fingering weight, a cringe thing, just write enter.
Yeah, as long as enter's in there.
Yeah.
So I did include yours that didn't say enter into it, but and I was able to tell that they were older videos. But it's
Yeah.
basically, it can't be one of the videos we just put up or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's going back and watching our fun old
Old stuff.
videos, writing enter me in the
Thank you,
comments
Mimi.
or just
Tell 'em.
enter in the comments. And then I've been keeping track via one of my last sheets of paper because I can't find any
She
of my
can't find any
notebooks.
notebooks.
I
This
have a
is like
box
the
of notebooks
notebook
somewhere
queen.
and I can't find them.
She lets people have notebooks that she
But
doesn't
yeah,
even
I did
know.
include all your stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're good. But yeah, so just write enter or something along that line. So it's just easier when we're going. She knows not to click on them,
I don't
so that I
respond to
know
those.
to
Yeah.
put them on here.
But you're good, Diana Cream. Yeah. And I want to know double engine. Double engine. I guess it's gonna take me a minute to get that.
Double engine.
Jen's Happy Nook. What do you think of your new
They
nickname?
like
Double
it.
engine. Yeah, I think that's great. Connie. Hello, Connie. Hello, Candace. Big hugs. Big hugs from us to yous. Good luck with the move on your oh, Doneen's son's moving, yeah. Somebody else is moving also.
So do you want to talk about the phone call we got in our last?
Oh, all right. Show of hands. How many of you were here on Wednesday's live? Yeah.
So she got a phone call.
So on Wednesday's live, let me preface though, is prior to going live, the man that lives in my house sometimes had called me. And he was still at work and he's, I'm going to be here at this other job site that he had to go to, wasn't really happy about it. All right, the people that were there are going to get a kick out of this. And you might get a kick out of it because I'll walk you to that point. So he called me like 4 or 5 o'clock. He's, yeah, I'm still on the job. I'm over here at the other site. Blah blah blah. Probably be here till be here till 7 o'clock. I said, well, tonight I go on live. Oh, Diane Sassafras, thank you so much. We go live tonight, and we do that from 6 to 8. So don't call between then. Hi, Easy Bonnie. It must be hot as the Dickens in Arizona, man. I can't even imagine. Deborah Richardson is in the house. Hello. So anyway, so I talked to him and I'm like, he goes, oh, okay. All right. So while we're on the live, he calls. But let me preface a little before that. He was in the hospital.
A few days prior.
The weekend prior.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Wednesday. He went to the hospital on a Saturday night. All right, because he had nothing better to do. Like 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, actually. Hello, Brenda Young. Brenda Young, you may want to watch. Today's the day, Brenda. Yeah, because we gave a week. Brenda Young, please, before the day is out, pay attention to last Saturday's, the end of the month giveaway. The end of the month that we did it. And we did it in the beginning of August because we were doing that. But yeah, it's important that you watch that.
You did not miss the word of the day.
Yeah, the word of the day. Some
We're
people
still trying
got it.
to guess the word of the day.
Yeah. And we're like really being really, really obvious about it, if you think about it. It could be a noun and it could be a verb. Yes, please, Brenda, please.
Yeah, we're still guessing the word.
I know, because you want to do it. Anyway, so he was in the hospital. Not a big deal. He has diverticulitis. He's gone all week and he insists on eating junk food all week instead of putting stuff in the refrigerator in his hotel room because he's worried. He's weird about certain things, and I'm not knocking it. He just says, I don't like leaving food. People could tamper with it. People get in my house. Hello, Heidi B. You got it. And So anyway, so he ended up in the hospital because his stomach was really bothering him so bad. And he's not one to complain. He's got a very high tolerance to pain. So the hospital around here, I'm not going to mention the hospital's name, but I nicknamed it Toe Tag Hospital. Take that for what you will. They gave him advice, sent him home, and he was telling me the advice that they told him. They did give him an antibiotic, which was great. Um, no x-rays, nothing else. And I gave him some of my non-doctor, but have had a family history of numerous people having the same sort of issues that I thought that would be more helpful than what they had suggested. And of course, it fell on deaf ears as usual with him. And that's fine. He's a grown person, make his own decisions. So he went, the things that he did from the hospital, the antibiotics did help the pain. It helped him a little bit get things going. Just follow my drift. And then Wednesday, when he called, he didn't say anything on the phone conversation that he wasn't feeling well when I talked to him prior. And then we went live. And he called during the live at 7:30. And I just hung up on him because I figured, and I was joking about it. I
Yeah,
was like,
even Joe,
yeah,
like if it's a super big deal, he'll call me.
yeah, if it was really bad, he'd call her. He probably is just getting out because he said he was going to get. It was like quarter to 8 because he's I'm gonna probably be here to about 7, and then it takes him that long to drive from this other job site to back to
And
his
people in the
hotel room.
chat were like, "Do you
And
maybe want to answer that? Is
y'all
there
were saying
something
answer the
wrong?"
man, and he might be in the hospital and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, nah, he's fine. I just he doesn't. Anyway, he was in the hospital. He's fine, okay?
But
But
just
it's
the
just
fact that
so
you're
funny that I'm like, yeah, and I'm hanging up on him. And y'all were saying you should answer that. If he's calling, maybe he's in the hospital. I'm like, no, he probably doesn't know what time it is because this is the relationship. But yeah, oh my God, yes, he was calling me from the hospital because you can't.
we were cry
Yeah,
laughing about this
laugh so
before the
hard.
live.
He's fine, but they at that hospital, Adept Hospital, did do an X-ray, which is
Right,
what
Brad?
he should have. Yeah, ruh what they should have done was given him an X-ray because he's got diverticulitis, which means there's pockets in his intestines. And they did give him exactly what I told him he should be taking and doing exactly what I told him he should have been doing.
But
So
yeah,
yeah, oops.
it's like,
Yeah, Leslie.
whoopsie.
Whoopsie to Heidi. Yeah. So I called him back. No, actually I texted him back and then he called me. He says, yeah, I'm in the hospital. And oh yeah, I called him. He didn't answer. He texted me, whatever it was. He's like, I'm in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. Call out hospital, casket view. Oh, see, yeah, you live in a similar area, Helix, yeah. Toe tag hospital, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you guys were right. I was wrong. It's fine. He's fine. Nothing I could have done about it. He's 2 hours away. I mean, if it was something important, he would have called her and whatnot. But he drove back
Yeah,
and
if it
he's like,
was an actual
yeah,
emergency, he would have called my phone or called her
yeah.
phone back
Oh yeah,
immediately
yeah,
or
yeah. And
something.
the reason that he was going into the hospital, I knew what it was, and I knew it wasn't an emergency. Like if they had to, do a procedure, then I would have clearly have gone up there and been there. But yeah, he has the worst he has the worst luck with hospitals. Because remember when he went with his eye? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a problem. He went to go, hello Valley of the Dawns. Yeah, he had to go for he went for LASIK surgery or whatever you call it in one eye. I went with him because you have to have someone drive you. He was in and out less than 10 minutes from being in the room and then seeing him afterwards. So it was less than 10 minutes. So that was one eye, and you can't have them both done the same time. So he was going to do the other one, and there was other reasons that I was kind of upset with him. I was very upset about certain things at that moment, and I didn't go with him. I was like, dude, just go. you know. And then what did Brad say? Bad luck with hospitals and
Emergency contacts, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, don't put me down.
Don't put
Don't
her
put
down.
me down for
She's
emergency contact, obviously. Well, I would have said a hospital was calling, then I would have answered. It was just him. Well played, Brad. I love your humor, man. You crack me up. But anyway, yeah. So he went so the second one he had to go to Rochester. Luckily, he brought an overnight bag because I do feel very badly.
Yeah,
I'm
no, that one was
giggling
a
about that
time.
now. That one, I was ready to get in the car, drive up there. I didn't realize that his retina was detached from head trauma, not head trauma that I gave him. It was prior to meeting me that it happened. And yeah,
Just to be clear.
just to be clear, I did not cause the head trauma. I've caused some anxiety, I'm sure, but yeah. To be fair, I did abandon Rusty on the side of the road. Okay, so Brad, I'm laughing so hard that my glasses are sweating. Hello, Jamie Mason. Good to see you. Welcome in,
Allegedly.
welcome in. Yeah, you're missing some some hospital stories that we're laughing about. Emergency hospital stories that are hysterical. Yeah. Don't put me down as your emergency contact. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Allegedly. Exactly.
So I do
Allegedly.
want to say a quick
Oh.
something, just because the person's in the house, and I made a note on my actual list of notes to make sure he is feeling better now. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
totally
fine.
fine.
That
We wouldn't be laughing if
yeah.
there was a serious issue.
He just couldn't get it going.
Oh, that's your daughter?
And oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. So then we have to
Are
put
you
proof as
referring them?
yes, AZ Bonnie, absolutely.
Oh, that sheet's in the other room. I'll put it in the back of this.
Yeah, you just wrote it. Oh, you moved it then. Okay, because you just wrote the other one. Yeah, there we go. Refer a friend. That puts AZ Bonnie in the refer a friend, which we will pick that on the 27th. And that's going to have a lot of prizes because we got a lot of whatevers. But yeah, no, he was fine. He what he needed to take instead of Miralax, which is really maintenance medication. Okay, I'm just going to be right out there with it
This
because
is all very
we
allegedly.
all do this. This happens to all of us, hopefully. And because he eats junk food and he drives a lot, I think all that has to do with it, and it just irritated his intestines, and so they gave him Miralax, an antibiotic, or they had him pick up Miralax. I'm like, well, that's really more maintenance. That's something he should now because of the diverticulitis take on a like once or twice a week, just to keep things going. Okay, but what I told him what you need to take when he was home last weekend when he had the issue was the stuff that you drink when you're going for a colonoscopy, which is magnesium and citrate, whatever, yada yada. So I said, "That's hello, Queen Bridget." That's what he really needed to take to flush out his entire intestines because intestines are a very long organ in your body, and it's you got ascending, descending, transcending. They go in all different directions, and you really need to get that flowing. Yeah, yeah, like cheese. Yeah, yeah. Miralax, and also to be more conscientious of what you're eating. I'm like, you can go. His hotel is right behind Aldi's. Go get those little bags of salad. A lot of times they have them with the salad dressing. They have them with the croutons and your Parmesan cheese. And sometimes they throw a plastic fork and napkin in there. I mean, all you gotta do is eat it out of the bag. So eat that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys are getting the word of the day. Um, but anyway, yeah, so he's fine. So once that was it, that's why I'm saying it wasn't something serious. I mean, it could have potentially become serious, but it wasn't. Then we wouldn't be laughing so hard if it was
Yeah.
serious. Well, we would have laughed.
Yeah, probably would have
Yeah,
laughed.
we probably would have laughed too. Because something funny would happen. Well, just like her when she went in for her Udagon, that was a huge operation. That was scary as the Dickens because of her blood pressure issue. And she was in post-op.
Yeah, they want to release me from post-op.
Everybody was going in on because they had a chart where it's like pre-op, op,
Yes, Sally.
post-op. She went in pre-op, op, and it was there for a while, and then post-op, and then other people because there's a chart for us to see, me and Gregory, and then we see all these people pre-op, post-op,
And now
pre-op,
I'm
post-op,
in the
pre-op,
post-op watching
and going.
this. And I keep saying, they're like, well, you need to relax and get your blood pressure down. I was like, well, my blood pressure's not going to go down until you tell my mom and
Yeah,
my
no
partner
one
that I'm
contacted
okay.
us because we're just looking at this chart. Like, why is she
I was
not
like,
moving
someone
out of
needs to
here?
go talk to them because I'm not going to be calm because I know they're both freaking out right now. It is
Yeah,
true.
we were freaking out, and we had the two lovely little old ladies that were at the desk, and they were being very attentive to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was in post op all day,
Hours.
hours. hours and hours. People were coming, going. We were watching people coming in, getting operated on, and leaving the same building, walking past us. So yeah, the word is word.
The word is word.
There's the word is bird.
Bird would
Oh,
have been
bird
another good
is the
word.
word.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. What I just watched Bye Bye Birdie last night with it's a musical, not one of my favorites, but there is a saying that I often said throughout my life that you probably have heard me say, not recently, but didn't know where it was from because I forgot where it was from, and it's from Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh.
It is the Morning Glory. Oh, geez, now I can't. What's the word? Hummingbird. Wait, what's the word? Hummingbird. Oh, come on, help me. I know it. I just watched it last night and already. What's a story? Morning Glory. What's the word? Hummingbird. Have you heard about Hugo and Kim? And I used to say that. I'm probably not saying it properly, but that was from Bye Bye Birdie. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, I like it, but I like some of the songs. I'm a little picky about my musicals. Sorry. And
So,
there's somebody in there that I'm not a big fan of. I'm
yeah,
not
I
going to
can do
mention
it.
the name. But
I do love musicals, though.
no, there's some musicals that I absolutely like. Les Miserables, blah blah. Yeah, I love that musical. We've seen that play.
I saw
Uh,
that front row center on Broadway when I was a
yeah,
little kid.
yep, yep. And then Evita, saw that a couple times on Broadway. Then anything
West
by
Side
Andrew Lloyd
Story.
Webber.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything from Andrew Lloyd Webber. I mean, do you guys like musicals? And if so, what's your favorite? Jesus Christ Superstar.
I have
Oh,
that
Missy.
on vinyl.
Yeah,
We listen to it.
I know every word. Well, maybe not now because my brain is a little bit whatever, but I knew every single word of every single song in that entire play, as also every word to every song in Fiddler on a Roof. And
Another
I
good
was
one.
able to play some of the music on the piano, or the organ, I should say. We didn't have a piano, we had an organ. Yeah. Second son had a C-section. Oh, ouch. Yes, almost done. The doctor said they have somewhere to go. I said I could feel them. Asked me to wiggle my toes and lift me left. Yeah. Well, they did it to her when they were saying like she wanted the catheter out because it's uncomfortable, and oh my God, Rock of Angels. That's such a beautiful song.
Yeah, they told me I had to keep the catheter in for 24 hours, and I said, "What do I need to do to get it out?" And they said,
Yeah.
"You have to be able to get up and use the bathroom
This is immediately out of
immediately."
hours of them. Like she was knocking at that door that I don't want to say here, but our hearts were all having a real hard time with it, and our stomachs were twisted. The
So when we
Lion
finally
King.
got in the room, the recovery room, and I had this catheter in, and it was pulled raw, like everything about it was not doing well. And I'm like, "What do I have to do to get this out?" And she's like, "Well, it's 24 hours, but then you just have to show that you can walk." So like they before she finished,
Really dumb
I was
sentence.
getting out of the bed, grabbing my IV throws. I
Oh,
got to do a
sorry
walk
about that.
around this path. So there's a
The word is
photo.
word.
There's a photo of me in
Yeah,
my night hospital thing, and then
yeah.
Craig behind me just being like a
What is that
smiley,
called?
helpful man. And I did my little
Johnny
walk
coat.
around. Yeah.
It's called a Johnny coat. Yeah. Wonder why they call it a Johnny coat. Does anybody know that? Just curious. So the word of the day is word.
If you haven't already typed it, type
So
word.
type the word word. Also drop your drops. Drop yo drops. Pick one another up. Show the your delicious love. And also while we're chatting, also if you have on your channel, promote yourself
Hmm.
right here.
We always allow it here. We allow it in our Facebook group, Mama
Yep.
G, Mal and more with
Mal
Mama
and
G.
more
With Mama G.
with Mama G. Yeah.
So we allow it there.
I
We're
hardly am
all
ever
for
there though.
people using our space to help
Self
get more
promote.
people to find
Yeah,
your space.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So I do
So
want to say, 'cause I don't want to forget, but one of the notes I have here is about Diane Sass, our Sassafras
Diane
friend.
Sassafras.
You and your
Ooh.
niece looked beautiful in your derby
Oh my
hats and
gosh.
outfits.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Go
Loved it.
Derby. Yeah, her friend Alyssa she speaks to used to live in Kentucky and go to the Derby, the Kentucky Derby. And
Hmm.
I just
I love the
I
hats.
love the
Love the
hats.
hats.
Me too. Those old hats. And then they threw stuff out of my
We didn't
father's
actually. She
basement.
didn't get tied
You
up.
didn't.
I didn't.
Regina,
I
hello,
was
Regina
not part of that.
Layfield. Yeah.
I would not have
No,
thrown out the hats.
they threw out huge garbage bags full of hats that I collected from the
Like antique hats.
antiques from the 20s, 30s, the 40s, 50s. I had two or three huge garbage bags. Then I had children's literature library that would make most Yolandi. I had a children's lit library that literally most teachers would have been very excited about. I had it in some in sign language and copies in Spanish as well. So yeah, apparently you need to have a bowel movement before you leave the. Yeah, yeah,
Johnny coats
that was
because they
so
were
much.
made to make it easier to go. Oh, Johnny coats because they were made to make it easier to go to the John.
Oh,
Thank you, Don
that's
P.
so logical. See, sometimes just write down to the most simplest answer. That makes sense. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's a John. Yeah. Wow. That makes sense. Johnny coat. Yeah. I'm always uncomfortable with them because I don't like to wear underwear. Same.
Frank from It's Always Sunny isn't.
Oh my God. I'm picturing
He
him.
likes his ASS to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a line from the show.
It's from Always Sunny. Yeah. Definitely write the word.
But yeah, we
Uh,
got the replays to pick.
Yep, we're gonna pick all that stuff. We're gonna pick all that stuff in a few minutes. So everybody write word, write it again if you want. Also spam the chat when we're just shooting the breeze over here. Spam the chat. Okay, so the reason we're saying spam the chat, when you are on someone's live, now that the algorithm and his friends and Annie Lennox's, one of the things is engagement. Hello, Ginger. I think I said hello to you. I think I did tell you that one of my cousin's name was Ginger. She's no longer with us, but her name was Ginger. I always loved that name. If you are in somebody's chat and they're live, unless they tell you otherwise, if you're just listening, hello, Kirsten name, say it. I didn't see you there hiding in the shadows, and hello to the lurkers. Um, this chatting in the chat, that's called engagement. And I almost did air quotes and I stopped myself. Did you
Good
guys see
job.
that? Instead of doing this, I went this. I'm getting better. Okay, so
Just getting better.
yeah, I'm getting better. Um, hello, Yarnbarf. Lurking in the
I just
lurking in the
subbed to you,
woods.
Brad. You have 13 subscribers
Oh, I have to sub to you. Hold on.
and
Hold
one
on.
video from like 7 years ago. You got to go up a little more.
Hold on.
Holding.
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 Oh, why did I clicked on it? It took me right off everything.
What you
The
doing?
heck is going on with this stuff? Well, that was nutty. Is it? Now I probably say nutty as a fruitcake. Remember fruitcakes back in the day when they used to get them for Christmas presents? And then there we go. Hey, Brad, I'm sub to you.
14 subscribers, Brad.
Whenever we used to pass the fruitcakes around, and then you'd keep it for next year and give it to somebody else, or back to the person that gave it to you that year before. But I don't think anybody ever ate them. Hello, Snap Ranch. It's good to see you.
It's kind of like
Welcome in.
Naples, New York,
Write the
and
word.
grape pies.
Oh, ugh, gag me. Yuck. Gross.
And like
Kristen.
people in the town get like mad when you talk about them. It's like
Yeah.
so why they're
Kendra.
gross. It's like
They're disgusting.
overly sweet jelly filled with pie crust. It's
Yeah.
not pleasant.
And fruitcakes, that's like old sponge cake. I'm sorry, maybe somebody makes a good one. The ones I've ever had, okay?
I'm sure there's a good fruit
With
cake
like
out there somewhere.
sugary candy. I don't know. It just the ones I ever had, the ones I tried, no. I also didn't eat pumpkin pie for most of my life. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you,
Jilly.
much.
I love that you know, Jilly, I think about you and I know that you lurk. Now I know you lurk because I remember wearing when oh, and thank you so much, Kendra. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
Really does
And
make a
welcome
huge
new
difference.
members.
See, Jilly always gives me choked up, and then Kendra's gonna just back it right up there. Yeah, but I remember showing I was wearing that scarf and hat that you made out of all the little minis, and I said, "Oh, very dear friend of mine," and I didn't know you were watched because you never commented, and I was saying, "Oh, a very dear friend of mine made this for me." She's like, "Oh, hello," I'm like,
I'm
"Oh,
here.
look at that, you're there." So don't say anything bad about people if they're not showing up at the chat. because they could be lurking. I would say I wouldn't say anything behind anybody's back that I wouldn't say to their face.
I'm very much.
Yeah. Thank you
She
very much,
raised me that
listen.
way, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also.
My mother used to always say, when you're talking about somebody, that you always pretend that they're right behind someone, that they're standing behind you, looking over your shoulder. That's a really great way to, Leslie, I'm just writing that down. Thank you, Leslie. But yeah, if you do that, if you're gonna say something about somebody, pretend that they're standing right behind you,
Fun story about
and
that.
you will be careful about what you say.
So I had that exact situation happen to me when I was working at the Kennedy Center. So that was a place, it was a day program it was split into two parts. So there was some where it was more, like I worked with, someone that had very bad MS, so they could talk with blinking. And then the other side was just people that
Nonverbal.
needed, they're more verbal, more, active. And sometimes we'd all get together, but there was certain very specific guidelines to how you prepared food for them. And it was for safety reasons.
Yeah.
And one of the people that worked there wasn't cutting the sandwiches for somebody in the small bits they were supposed to. So I went to the boss and I was like, I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm just nervous that she's going to choke. They need to be cut smaller and he's not cutting them small enough. And she's like, well, and like looked behind me and he was standing right behind me. I turned around. I was like, you need to be cutting her sandwiches
There you
smaller.
go.
This
Yeah.
is a problem. And I couldn't find you. I found her and I need to do something. But
Yeah.
immediately I would have said both to
Right
both
to
of
them.
them
Yep.
because, and that's what you do. Don't say things that you wouldn't say to a person.
Yeah. No, it really, if you, that visual of that person standing there when you speak will curb your desire to say unkind things.
Yeah, like I've had people like in the past
Because
think I
we
was
all
like
do it.
upset with them or anything like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, trust me, if I have an issue, I will
Yeah.
bring it up to you.
Yeah. And
Always
slap
been
you
that way.
when she,
No,
no, well, you're slapping your fingers. I'm crocheting, folks. Oh my gosh, I've had this yarn. They only say something about someone if I would say it
yeah.
to their face. Exactly. Good or bad, good, bad, or indifferent. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you keep that policy, that's why it's nice to visualize them behind you, because if you keep that policy, then you never have to worry about anything, because like there's been situations where maybe you're friends with somebody or you chat with somebody and you're close and you say things, and then you're not friends with them. That happens. We all know that. Is there anybody in this chat that hasn't had that happen, that you were friends with somebody and now you're not? It's just a part of life. And I could say that, I mean, yeah, have I said things? Absolutely. You've said things that maybe were not appropriate, or I wasn't following what I'm saying. So yeah, absolutely. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wait till this. I already finished one of these. This is so soft. It's hard to crochet with. That's
Yeah,
how
it's
soft
very
it is.
soft.
How I was
It's
gonna
like
say fast, not another word. Um, but anyway, I got distracted by the beautiful yarn. But anyway, yeah, no, it's just a good practice to do that, and then if you're not friends with somebody, they really can't hold stuff over you. Like I also have said to people, oh, I said we've got to the point now that we have to stay friends forever because we could blackmail each other, that kind of a thing. Of course, you would probably all also feel that way, but there's very few. Hello, Carly Cheese Brew, welcome in. Yeah, there's very few things that I could say that I would be embarrassed to admit that I said. But there are, I think. Oh, Kathy Baker, thank you very much. And Marie, Marie's Green. I don't know. It doesn't say on there who won it. Oh, Jackie Hauser did. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Kathy. Say very much. But yeah, yeah. Would I be embarrassed? But if somebody called me out on it, I would own it. I would totally own it. And there's a few of y'all that I chat with in real life that would know that. Yeah, I I might say something, but I wouldn't. It's nothing that I wouldn't say directly to the person. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, sometimes. Whatever. Let's get off that topic.
Yeah.
I'm crocheting. Yeah, this yarn is beautiful. I've already finished one. What I'm doing is making, I don't know the name of them. A couple people had different names. You definitely write the word because we're gonna start picking winners. Um, and I'm gonna just call them little cowlettes. Is cowlette a word? Does anybody know if there's such a thing as a cowlette?
I
Like a
feel like I've heard
shawlette?
it, but I think you've just said it.
Well, I just made it up earlier. I think I made it up earlier. Anybody in the chat, is cowlette a word? I meant to Google it, and I forgot to Google it because I'm just going to call these cowlettes because what it is, it's a scarf. Hello, Nessa. Infinitely Nessa. Overwhelmed. Oh, you stay as long as you can, dear. We appreciate it. We just appreciate any time you would like to spend with us because all y'all's time is precious, and we do truly appreciate it.
So
So
Oodle says she calls them cowlets and shawlets.
you do call them cowlets, so it
Yes,
is a word.
cowlet is a word.
Okay, all right, because I didn't want to take credit where credit's not due. I didn't never heard it before. I'm like, it's kind of like a cowl. Maybe I can call it a cowlet. Would this triangular shawl, scarfy, mini shawl thingy be considered a cowlet then? That's question number 2. Because I like that term. Anyway, so I'm making a bunch of these um, because I love them. They're unisex. Hello, Jessica Johnson.
All clothing is technically unisex.
Yep, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. And this particular yarn I have been sitting on my shelf. It is this. I'm sure, allegedly, that it is discontinued. I think I got it from Hobie. I don't even remember where I got it. I've had this probably 2 years, at minimum of 2 years, because it is gorgeous. Very much like it's like an umbrella, but not a sun one. Oh, I have an umbrella, but not a sun one. Okay, that was you maybe chatting with somebody. Yeah, the colors are gorgeous, and it's so silky soft that when I first started crocheting with it, from going from the other regular yarn to this, it was like sliding. Hello, Melissa. Yeah, it's really super pretty. So I finished one shawlette, and I'm working on another one. And I have 4 skeins. I was over 1 skein, so I might be able to get 3 shawlettes out of this. And there's 2 gentlemen that I absolutely adore that may be the recipients of 2 of them. So, because they love my shawl, so I thought this would be nice to give them a matching set. That's all. But the pattern of what I'm crocheting is not going to be the same, so I'm not following anything. I'm just, what do I feel like doing this time? This
It's
row.
the way you roll.
What do I feel like doing this row? Hello, Tammy Rickney. You're just popping in. Oh, hello, Michael MDL. Yeah, let me see if this. Now, when I see Michael, I always think wool. Ah, this is 100% acrylic too. Slamming gorgeous. Hello, Mars. Yeah, this is really, really pretty.
It's Michael's birthday too? How many birthdays are
What?
today?
Is it birthday day? Oh, I knew Michael's was coming. I didn't realize it was today. Andrew's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just had the man that lives in my house sometimes birthday. Oh my gosh. So many people's birthday. Well, we'll just do one quick. I'll do another one. I just said Mike. Yeah, my fingers are skipping, just like my words. My brain is skipping. So we have so many birthdays today. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. And you're all under the age of 25. Wouldn't that be nice? Nah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking I wish I were, 25 again. And then I'm like, do I want to run this thing again? Hello, snail. My snail's in the house. Yeah, I don't think I want to be 25 again. I would be happy to be 30 again. Yeah.
30s or 40s.
If you could go back, here's a question for the chat. If you can go back, what was your favorite age? Not go back in time and relive your life over from that point. We won't go there on that one. Let's go to what was the favorite year? How old were you during your favorite year? And I have to say mine was 18. Yeah, my 18th year was probably my favorite year. Does anybody have an idea?
Mine might be 15.
Okay.
That's when Alyssa's mom used to go to all those
Oh,
medieval
the medieval
fests and leave
festivals.
her and I in
Alyssa
the house alone
alone.
because you guys are next door and we just have parties.
Yeah. No, that was yeah. You just
It's
would
a
be
good
you'd be on
time.
the roof, jumping off the roof
Yeah, I
onto.
bit
They
straight
used
through
to
my
jump
tongue, jumping off the roof onto the
onto a
trampoline.
trampoline.
Yeah,
They used to jump off the roof onto a trampoline.
yep.
Not too dangerous. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
15 was a fun
Yeah,
year.
no, I'm just curious. 18, yeah. You're 59, 59 now. What would you, if you could go back and relive one year, what would it be? My favorite age is 23. When I'm, oh, that, God, you are so endearing. My God, you're so sweet. I love that. That was the day, the year you met Panda. Oh, I love that. You guys been together for a while. Again, love that you're devoted to one another. You say 9. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm thinking, 18 for me, but maybe I have to touch the laptop to be able to climb up the wall here. 35. Okay, yeah, that works. 40. 15. Yeah, I didn't think about that too, about going as a child. Like Christmases, like your favorite Christmas. Yeah. A favorite birthday party or something. It's so nice
Yeah,
to
mine's
remember.
still
It
15.
seems like it's a whole nother 3 years old. Oh my, you could remember Yarnbark being 3 years old. I mean, I don't have a memory. I think my youngest memory. Do you guys have a youngest memory? Yeah, if you have a youngest memory, I'm curious. I'm sincerely curious. I have a memory from when my mom was a professional seamstress. We lived in a place called Alma Drive in Fairfield, Connecticut. My dad built a
Nice.
house and we lived
I love
right on a
houses.
river. That's where I actually drowned. They brought me back, but I was still in diapers then. I don't remember that. I remember I saw the fear of that because I have a fear of water, which I'm sure is because of that incident. But I remember my mom made herself and me matching pink bikinis, bathing suits. And on the bathing suits was those translucent applique butterflies. And I can remember because our memories are very sketchy. We think we remember something legit, and
We
not so
fill in
much.
gaps.
We fill in the gaps,
Yeah.
and every time you remember it, it changes.
Mhm.
Another thing with the brain, it's pretty interesting.
Brain's a wild place.
Yeah, so every time I remember it, something changes about it. But we're unaware. Unaware of the changes. Stella's mom, thank you, Stella's mom. Um, but I remember standing at the glass or screen door, probably had a screen in it because it was summer, and my mom laying out on a lounge chair in the backyard. So we had a backyard and then we had the river behind it. And she was laying out in the lounge chair. And I must have been coming out of the kitchen and I remember the sense of big girl pride. But I wasn't in school yet, so I was under the age of 5. But I remember the sense of actually, yeah, because we moved to California, so I was probably around 3, 4 years old. Um, I remember pride of feeling like a big girl because my mom and I had matching bathing suits. And I love those little and that's probably why whenever I see that translucent butterfly applique kind of jive, it brings such a warm feeling and memory to my heart. Said he's remembered going to a picnic with his father and coming home with his mom. No wonder I'm sick and twisted. Wait, I'm reading that. Diane Sassafras. That went by fast. I always do read the chat afterwards. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I paid attention and whatever responded to it here. See, I'm having a hard time with my words, guys. All right, let's pick some winners. But yeah, no, I'm just curious.
I remember the steps to Tony's bedroom in the Bridgeport house when he moved into the attic. I remember climbing up the steps. Remember the Bridgeport house, and you'd walk in, and there was a steps to the attic.
I
And
lived there.
yeah, the Bridgeport house.
Oh, the Bridgeport house. Yeah, 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 yeah. You were
We
born there. I got pregnant with you
we
there.
shared a room downstairs, and at one point he moved
I
into the
moved him
attic,
upstairs in the
and I
attic room.
remember walking up the steps to go see his new room.
Okay.
That's probably my most like,
Okay, that's probably one of your youngest.
yeah, my most
Yeah.
like I can pull everything back from that memory.
Yeah.
Because I remember the railing was tall for me.
Yep. and it was
We got one.
blocked in. Oh, Heidi B, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. We really
But yeah,
do
last
appreciate.
call, type in word because we're gonna
And
call in a
we
second.
do put you all in. It's going to be a good. We're going to have a lot of good stuff this month because it is our pot. Hello, sugar, honey, honey.
And then we're gonna test something out, and I'm gonna see if I can show you photos from my phone
Oh
on
yeah,
here.
she
So we're gonna
switched her
pick
phone.
some winners.
Yep. Then and I'm gonna stop
Yeah, so you're gonna
crocheting.
have to stop crocheting because we'll need you to write.
I need to write the winners. The wieners. I know. One more row. One more row. No.
Just waiting until she stops.
And then we'll. All right. I stopped. I stopped. I had to do it. All right. So now we're gonna pick some wieners. So if you haven't wrote the word, write it again. Anyway, I'm gonna lean off screen if you have that on.
Well,
Thank
thank you,
you,
Sally
Sally
Kindness.
Kindness.
I always give it a second when we call last call, so the
Yep.
last few can come through,
Right
but it doesn't
word.
seem to be going up.
My phone went
Oh,
off.
thank you, Kimmy.
Kimmy. My phone wasn't on. My phone just shut off all by itself. What the heck? It must be you and technology things.
Yeah, no,
She
it's
borrowed my
very
laptop. She
true.
brought it back to me, and the thing wasn't working. Hello, Rebecca
You
McCauley.
can't wear an analog watch.
Yeah, but you,
Ruin things.
yeah. I really thought that. I was like, oh no. She borrowed it. Now
I
it's
was nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
it wouldn't go on. I brought my laptop home and it wouldn't go on. I'm like, I'm pressing it, holding it, not going on. Hit tap it, not going on. I'm like, oh Jesus, she touched it, it's broken.
All right. So this is for the first one, is for the word of the day, or do you need a
You get
second?
10 entries. No, you get 10 entries. All right, so we're gonna start pulling it. Keep writing the word white, right? Because write the word, write whatever you want because it spams the chat, helps the generation. So be funny in your words, be positive in your words. Oodles Vicky, you got 10 entries because you got the word of the day.
Oh, Stella's mom. I will be able to once I have my
Thank you,
laptop back,
Missy.
but I currently don't have access to some of my emails.
Yes. Well, we'll talk about that right after we Missy SJ, thank you very, very much for the shipping. Oh, you Maron. Is that my language? Okay, so Mateo, congratulations, Mateo. Mateo is the first of 5 that will receive 2 into end of the month appreciation gift away or giveaway, whatever. Let's say gift away. And AZ Bonnie is the second person. Congratulations. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the 6. And then if we get anywhere near 100 thumbs, let us know. Hello, Rainbow Denise. Rainbow Denise, you are the third recipient. And I'm watching the chat on my
Yeah, I got mine down here.
phone as well. But I'm
Nessa.
infinitely Nessa.
Got 2 more.
Yep. No,
One more.
one more, and then the 6th. This is okay. Stella's mom
Stella's mom.
is the
Gotta
last
go
of the 2
now.
entries. Now this person gets 10 entries because you're the 6th person. We did that because when we were typing, in case anybody was slow typer, double N Jen,
Double engine.
double N Jen.
Woo woo. Congratulations, everyone.
I got to figure out a way to write that double N Jen. I love that. I love that new nickname. I hope you do because you're stuck with it. So hope you can deal
They
with
did
it.
say they liked
I
it.
hope you could deal with it.
All right, I'm leaving the comments for a
The
second.
tag in my pants are bothering the back of my skin. Just saying. So if you see me fidgeting with the back of my back, that's why. Yeah, congratulations, everybody. And if we hit 100 thumbs, let us know.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Oh, okay. We're going to try something. Allegedly.
Make me do things with.
Oh, okay. Hello, Zach. It's good to see you, darling. Zach, you just had a birthday, right? We have a lot of birthdays. A lot
No,
of
it's
people's
not
birthdays. I
working.
think Mel just had a birthday yesterday, too. Sassy Mel. Lethalia's little hook. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm trying to think 9 months prior to, was there a special holiday? Sometimes that happens,
Hmm.
Usually nobody gets pregnant on Thanksgiving because there's too many coats on the bed. Sorry, bad dad joke.
It's not letting me on.
It's not letting you on. Oh, early July. Okay, so why am I thinking Zach's birthday? Something was going on with Zach. Zach attack. Okay, she's trying to play with the computer to do a thing. Well, she wants to share you. She did a all right. I could dye the yarn. I'm perfectly happy with dyeing yarn. She's done the cotton. I'm gonna yawn. If that's on your belly big, okay. Sorry for making all y'all yawn. It does never makes her yawn. I don't
Nope.
know.
I am completely
I
unaffected by
think
other
about
people
it.
yawning.
Hello, Paula. Paula Mint is in the
Completely
house. Oh,
unaffected. I only yawn.
Sally and Jack are here. Oh,
I only yawn if I'm tired.
yeah. Well, maybe I'm always tired. That would be it. Yeah, definitely drop your drops, pick one another up, show the yarnalicious love, all of that. Um, again, I forgot what I was saying. Hook by Donine. My due date was at the same second. Oh, it goes too fast on there. Hold on. It goes too fast up there. So I'm looking down.
Still
My
just
due
trying to
date
get
was the
on
same
here.
date 2 years apart with your boys. That's you did. I remember you saying about the ages of your kids, and they were different years, but they were like right next to one another. That's so that's kind of cool because they could celebrate the same. You could have a big birthday party for both of them, which maybe they did like or didn't. I don't know. That could go good, could go wrong. My brother was a day after Christmas. One of my brothers, the brother that I knew about,
That's so weird.
was a day after Christmas, and he always felt cheated. So I was conscious of that, or conscientious of that. And she's a November baby, so I used to have very merry unbirthday parties for her in the summer. Nobody had to bring gifts, but we'd have like a pool party or something outside. Because I figured if you're a winter baby up in the Northeast, um, you can't have a pool party in November. So I mean, if it's indoors at the YMCA or something, but yeah,
Yes,
we used to
yawning
do
does
very
often have
merry
to do with
unbirthdays.
oxygen.
Hmm?
Yawning often has to do with oxygen
Oh,
levels.
I have my oxygen levels are crazy. Again, I'm totally triggered by it. Even if I'm rewatching the video, reading the chat, and I yawn, I will yawn while I'm watching it. That's how bad it is. Just a thing. And also, when you yawn, you apparently, allegedly, um, realign your chakras or your vagus nerve or something. I don't know. So I'm always unaligned. So I'm always trying to correct the vagus nerve and chakras, I guess. You're going to have to get a planner for all the lives so I don't miss them. Yeah, Michelle. Parmigiano. Yeah, girl, I feel so bad that there's so much of between lives and then videos and all the channels. There's no way, and that you could keep up with it all. And I used to have a notebook and write down the channels of the people. I had all the lists of the people, and then every month I would try to at least watch a couple of videos from a list of people, and then next month, a list of other people, just to try to keep up with it. And it's even that was too much. Then I kept losing the book, obviously, because I lose all the papers. I write things all the time. But I'm gonna yawn again. I thought
Yeah, it's not letting me on
I'm so
StreamYard.
sorry. Live too late for yeah, no, girl. I mean a girl, yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. Now that I get up so early with the chickens, I literally not that I fall asleep, but I start getting really tired to the point that they're going to bed now in their coop at like quarter after eight, 20 after 8. And I'm like, oh my God, please go in your coop because I need to take a nap. So like I did yesterday, I fell asleep maybe 10, 11 o'clock, but I got up at 3 a.m. So that's hence why I'm so tired.
So we might just be picking. It's not. I'm
It's
just
not
getting
doing
a
it?
blank screen. I'm trying to get on
Oh,
StreamYard and I'm just getting a blank screen.
that's the weirdest thing. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me, oh, I didn't give us a thumb. Give us a thumb, guys. We like to be thumbed. And I was guilty of not thumbing us. I know you're not a girl. That's why I always say girlfriend or dudes. I use that term regardless. So but I did catch myself. Zach, because I know you're not a girl. But I say that so much. Girlfriend, yeah,
selling
All
me
right,
out for some reason.
I'm gonna get off of here and go on to the random generator. If I can find it.
I
There
was
it
going to
is.
try to pop up my phone on here so we can
Yeah,
test out showing yarn through the phone
and it's
pictures,
not letting her
and it's
get
just
on.
not letting me get on.
Oh, you know why? Because we're StreamYard and Mama G on here, and you're on Mama G on your phone.
No, I'm not. I'm on
Never
Rusty.
mind then. Then I was incorrect with my assumption. All right. All right, let's pick some winners. Some winners. Random numbers. Go to the thing here. So, I wrote down the wrong Wednesday. You're missing 7 thumbs. Come on, guys. Thumb us, baby. Thumb us. Yes, she does. I know, right? They're so tiny you don't even really notice those horns on your head.
Oh, right. They're
Yeah,
natural.
they look real. You have red ones too. Are those the ones that I had in my car forever? And
Hmm.
then, yeah, I'm glad you fixed them. Because they look adorable because they're so subtle you don't even really know. Oh, Mara, thank you so much, Mindfully Mara.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa Gillette.
I'm upset that it's not letting me get on to StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
I'm going to yawn
bothering me.
again, man. I'm sorry. I really apologize. I am tired. I need a nap, apparently. Oh, okay. Mindfully crocheted unraveled. Mara, right drop with that so people can, like myself, can make sure we join that channel as well.
I have horns in all of my avatars. If I make an avatar, it has horns. Because they don't have tree antlers as an option. Yarnbarf. Thank you, Yarnbarf.
Thank you so much, Amber. Okay, so there's how many on that?
This one has 26.
26.
And this is for Wednesdays.
Yeah, because I wrote the wrong thing.
And then we wrote down the wrong Wednesday again. That one was my bad, so we had to
Okay.
rewrite it.
Stella's mom, thank you. Stella's mom. You guys rock. We appreciate that so much. It really does. We use that for the channel now.
Hi,
All right,
sweetie.
so 1 through 26. And move our avatar up. Ready? 1 through 26. And the winner is this for 10 entries. Number 23, which is Karen JSP. Woo, woo. So let me put that on the other side of this piece of paper. Piece of paper.
You're on there.
Adria and Adria. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, so 10. Wait a minute. Replay. I'm just going to write it here. Replay from Wednesday was who now?
Karen.
Karen. Oh,
Wait, this one. 23. Karen SJP.
Karen JSP.
I always say SJP.
Because you're dyslexic.
So, sorry.
She's dyslexic, and it's just random letters that have no meaning in her head. All right, so now we're going to do the replay for Saturday, which is the one that is appropriate. So always make sure you write something in the comments. Hello, Space Cadet. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And how many is that one?
20.
So let me go back. Jack. Oh, ads. I love this jacket. Oh my God, look at this jacket. It says it's from Temu, so I'd be afraid. Hello, Mama Gwen. My Gwen, my girl, Gwen. You said 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now 1 through 20. Showing you that I got 1 through 20. Pull that back up. Hit the word done. And here we go. 1 through 20. Who will it be? And again, you're getting 10 entries. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is Melissa. Anybody home, Melissa? Because you just got 10 entries. All right, so I could circle those two just so I have them.
Yeah, double.
In case
double
one.
up.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I have so much papers. I have some like backup papers. Congratulations. So now start spamming.
Start spamming the chat while I'm
Spamming
annoyed
the
at the
chat.
fact that for some reason it's not letting me get on.
I would like you just to spam the chat out of just to help Al Gore and his rhythms notice the channel and share it out when they see a lot of activity. Like, oh, people are enjoying this. So let me share it out to other people. Maybe some other people will come. If we spam them, they will come. That's from what's that movie? If we build it, they will come. The baseball.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. I actually liked that movie. Yeah. I was surprised myself that I'd be liking a baseball movie, but it was actually very good. Yeah, there you go, Adria. Adria.
This is Chrome.
That's a beautiful name, and I'm probably saying it incorrectly. It's probably prettier the proper way to say it. Thank you, Snail. Yeah, just if you guys don't mind, right? Something funny, something positive. Also, drop your drops. If you got something going on in the chat, you know, definitely let us know. The only one that I could think of right now is, of course, Diana D with the fundraiser, and she's going to have it the first Wednesday in September, and that Thursday, D and I, Rusty and Marco Licious will have our dib sale with our beautiful, gorgeous yarns. I could say ours because all of our yarn is gorgeous, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Zoila. You're the best, Zoila. Zoila is the best. Zoila the mod extraordinaire.
I'm trying to update Chrome to see if that works.
Oh, okay. She's updating. She's updating.
Thank
Yes,
you,
there it is.
Zoila.
Zoila dropped that. If you have not already hit the remind me button on the 4 year anniversary, we appreciate it because it's a good celebration because it's 4 years, 4,000 subscribers, and thanks, thank you, and that's why we're still here. I'm proud of us.
I am too.
Yeah,
I'll be even prouder if this
it's a
works.
lot of work. And it also, like I said before, and I know we repeat ourselves a lot, but if you guys are considering doing a YouTube channel, do it. Now's the time to do it because they're not the way the system has been working on and off. They're not favoring the big channels like allegedly they used to. Okay, kitten's my favorite. Now I like chickens too. No eggs yet, by the way. I check. There's no eggs yet. And RuPaul is a feisty little.
I'm just gonna stand up so when I hit the enter button, if it
Oh,
does the thing, it's
yeah,
not
it
right
might get
next to
it might
you.
get loud. So she's gonna go in the other room while I think she's got it. She finally updated it, and she's gonna. It says enter your yarn entered the studio. That's weird. It said yarn entered
That's
the studio.
me. I put yarn down.
Oh, you wrote yarn. Okay, all right. You just entered this. Oh, there you are. Okay,
But I can hear you.
okay.
So give me a second.
I'm not hitting add to
Yeah,
stage
don't
because
add
it's a
yet.
picture. Okay, so we're trying to test this out, and what she did was I dyed the yarn again. I cut myself off mid sentence and then forget, but
No, I don't think it's gonna work.
she took photographs. Device not connected. It's saying she took photographs of her cotton yarn, but then she also took photographs of some of the bigger skanks of yarn that I do. It didn't work.
We'd have to have it on here. So I would have to
Oh,
send the
in
photos
another
to on.
opening
Yep.
thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we learned. That's what we wanted to test it, you know. And thank you guys for spamming the chat because that helps. It really does help and it gives you something to do.
Well,
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I know, right?
since
Can you hear
that's
me?
not working, do you guys want to watch a silly video?
Oh, yeah, because you could hear mine. Her laptop you couldn't hear. Her laptop's being repaired. Oh, this is funny. I just hope that it's Craig singing. It's very short. And I just hope that because he's singing with the rhythm, the tune of the
But the
actual
words are
original.
different.
The words are different, but you're singing. You're using their music, which. Oh.
Blowing in the wind. The tampons are blowing in the wind.
I was drying my yarn.
My friend.
So I'll turn it off so we don't get caught. But I was drying the yarn, so I have the fan on, and the tampons I dyed for dirt were just blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
And Craig was like, "You need to film that. I want to make a video."
All right. So why there's tampons? Okay. I was crocheting as I do. I crochet little lanyards for vapes. Back in the day, they were skinny little vapes. Okay. Actually, Cassie did one for the chapstick I used to carry around. All right. So I'm Dirt's gay dad, along with Panda. I'm Panda's gay dad, and if Mike would like me to be, I will be Michael's gay dad as well. Anybody else, if you want me to be your gay dad, I'm accepting children. Anyway, he took one for his little Jewel pod. Jewel. That's when the Jewel devices were popular. But I was just making them out of cotton. I had white. I wasn't dyeing it at the time, and I made it out of white. So it's a long, skinny, cylindrical white thing, and then of course one strand for the strap. Not thinking about it, but looked like a tampon. So he asked me this past banjo mom when he came up. He was like, "Can you make me some more of those tampons out of the cotton yarn?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So I was went got the cotton yarn, came back, and I was making some. And gay son mom. Yeah, that's what you're a gay son mom. All right. Yeah, I love it, Donine. That's wonderful. And be proud. I know you are proud, girl. I know you are proud. Anyway, so he said, "Can you make me some of those?" I'm like, "Yeah, not a problem." And then I was like, because they look like tampons. So she dyed the bottom of them right. So
Yes.
so they'd be wearing that around their neck. Not it's not for everybody. I know. I get it. But some of us have a very demented. Oh, Daigo. Okay, we have a very demented for Dory.
We have a fun sense of humor, I like to call it.
Yeah, it's a little off centered, but that's okay. Okay, so Daigo is having. All right. Thank you, Zoila. Drop that. Daigo is having a fundraiser for Dory. I just chatted with Dory not too long ago. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, I'll contact her. I'll be a part of it, and I'll try to be there to support that. But that's awesome. Yes, drop that. Go over there and hit that link. Be there, even if when we're doing fundraisers, just being there. You don't have the money to buy something. It does. We just glitched again. I apologize. Eddie's trying to Froggy get a washing machine. Okay. Yeah, I could be using a new refrigerator. Oh, Donnie. I got it, Donnie. Um, okay, so no, that's thank you, Zoila. So what's it? Pause outlet. Yarntastic. Heidi. Let's just call her Heidi. Heidi's doing having a fundraiser, or she's trying to help Froggy get a new washing machine. Okay. Yeah, anybody's out there, like I said, even just being there, even though you're not able to contribute money, because I know times are tough, it's expensive, everything, our bills have gone up, all our food bills and whatnot. We get it, we know. Um, Shipping has gotten expensive even, so we get it, but if you could just be there and give a thumb, any little thing like that, your normal bills are I told you my electric bill, they did this weird thing here in New York a while back. And my electric bill for 1 month, mind you, and that's with, I don't really use electric bill. I don't have a washing machine. I mean, a dishwasher. I don't have air conditioning, none of that
I
stuff.
just took away our ability to see
And
what's happening.
yeah, but my electric bill was $750 for 1 month, and it's just me and Tony, and I don't even watch TV. So who the heck knows? It was insane. Yeah, she's on Facebook right now. No, she's trying to do something. So I'll, she's not like ignoring us. I'm gonna yawn again. I'm gonna go over here and yeah. Oh my god, these are legitimate. I took a hit of my vape. Sorry, and I was yawning at the same time. So
Oh, but that's gonna make volume on. That's not gonna work either. Okay,
oh
never mind.
yeah, yeah.
So I had to send. I
Oranges
should have
went up $4 a bag
emailed it prior.
overnight. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's because of the weather, I think too, because of the ability to get them. I'm just gonna say this allegedly. This is just me talking to you guys because you guys are our friends and you are just hanging out with us in our living room. So it's all alleged. But
I feel like if I click it, it's gonna make sound.
I'm drinking my iced coffee that I make. I don't have it a lot. I'm
Oh, I
trying
can
to cut
smell
back
it.
on the coffee. And I do it with ice cubes, coffee, creamer. I've got sweet Italian cream in there. And I think that our coffee prices, they already have gone up, but I think they're going to really go up because and this is all alleged, and I'm not getting into politics. We don't go there here. But being that Hawaii, I believe, is the only area in our United States of America that can actually grow coffee. And if it becomes more difficult for whatever reason for it to get here from another country, um, obviously the prices are going to go up. And I think the same thing as cocoa beans. So I kind of buy a little bit extra of those. I've been doing that for a little bit, so I've got a little bit of a stash of coffee and a little stash of like chocolate milks and things like that, powders. They don't, yeah, that's it.
I don't drink
And
coffee
go
every day.
Canada, man. You go ahead and you do it, Canada. I watch Canadian news, by the way, so but you go there, Canada. We won't go too far into that. So no, I don't like to talk politics because that's how you feel, and that's like religion, politics, that's a very personal choice, and I will fight for your right to believe whatever you believe and feel however you feel. I might not agree with it, but I will fight for your right to be able to do that. Yeah, I know, right? Feel like you're donating your kidney, don't know well. That's horrible. But all the cute little coffee, like we have this adorable couple that own this coffee shop in town, and I really feel bad because badly, use your adverbs when you can. If that's all on your Bendy Bingo card, someone might have got Bendy Bingo. Um, yeah, I feel very badly for them because that's, and our country, we're like addicted to it. But anyway,
I can go without caffeine and I can drink caffeine.
yeah, I've gotten to that point now
Yeah.
that I could not have coffee. I've weaned myself down. Um, hello, Talia. We were just talking about how our wonderful Canadians. Yeah, I watch Canadian news. And I just love, there's one of the prime ministers over there that has got a lot to say. And you know what? I love it. And it's going to affect our electric bills are going to go up. But I have stock in Canadian Electric. So, yeah. And it's doing very well. Well, I only have one share. I penny nickel kind of stuff. Yeah. Carney. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yes. But, yeah. I don't want to say too much because I don't want this to ever go into that kind of stuff. This is a safe place, and not everybody shares the same opinion, and that's okay.
Well, I was going to show yarn via my phone,
Yeah.
but since that's not working, would you all like to see some of our currently available yarns that are not going to be for dibs?
Oh, would you like to see some yarns? Yeah. Do a yes or a no, because she has them all here. Because we're kind of running out of crap to talk about, to be honest with you. And I'm going to yawn again. I'm telling you, you're a proud Canadian. I wish I was a proud Canadian. I'm a proud American. I love Canadian. I guess Canadian at heart. Oh my. Oh
Told
my
you I had
my.
more
Oh
life.
hell yes. Yeah, I can say hell now because we're far. Hello, Lynn Moore. How are you? Just
I
in
need to
time.
take a
Urination
urination station break.
and you can use that, folks.
Yes, anyone can use that.
You
That's
can use
fine.
that. All the things that we do on our channel, like the word of the day, um, spam the chat, uh, whatever. The word yarnolicious, which is actually my word. It did not exist prior. Yarn-o-licious, not other variations of it. Yarn-o-licious. I put olicious on the back of a lot of words for a lot of years and just worked when we were here. So I do yarnoliciousness. You can use that word. Verbally giving permission. All right. So if down the road we try to sue you, you have a record that we can't. But yeah, no, we want to see everybody's channel grow. We want to see everybody get the subscribers and get the goals that they want. And we support that because we're not in competition. Anybody who thinks we're in competition, stop, because we're not.
We're teams.
We're working together. We're a family, man. You've got to lift each other up. Like she says, we don't knock crowns down.
We don't knock crowns down. We straighten them out.
They say the duty fees will impose the items to be less than 800. Well, I heard that about the less than 800, but then they were flip flopping around it, and who the heck, day to day, we don't know, man. We don't know.
So I will say what I've done is all of the wool yarn is tagged with B's and
Not
yellow
physical ones, just a letter.
cards.
Yasumi, I know, right?
And then all of the cotton ones are tagged with A's and pink cards. We will be posting these. The video I had of mine is on my broken phone. But
Spammy won't color himself.
yeah, so we're going to show them. They're going to have numbers and letters. If you do want one, are we going to do, like, if you want to write sold or mine? Or you can email us.
I don't know.
So if we show you something and you want in the chat, just
Yeah, if yeah, because the chat.
if not,
Yeah,
email us after.
Yeah.
These are all currently
and
available.
if somebody gets their email before you, then whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna let her show her cottons first because you're sick of mine. Not that you're sick of mine, but I do have some. Or we could take turns. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
let's
takes
take
a minute.
turns.
Okay, it takes turn. Okay, we'll take turns.
So I'm showing you A10. This is A10. This is cotton yarn.
All right, we're not gonna do the numbers in order because
No, they're not going to be in any
Yeah.
form of order. And I'm going to hold it still because I know we're a little blurry because my original plan did not work to show them.
we try to show it to you. I'm gonna go behind here. Red jelly beans. Oh my God, the black licorice jelly beans. I bought 3 bags, the last 3 bags. Now, mind you, these bags are $20 each because they're huge, because they're like 3 pounds. All
These
tasted.
one, so my cotton yarn takes way too much time to dye to do it at Dibs prices. So these are it's 70 for the two, so 35 per
$35.
hank.
Her
I mean,
her
this
process.
takes hours and
Yeah.
hours of squishing
And
dye
that's
into the
Pima
yarn.
cotton. This is wearable Pima cotton.
Yes.
And the hanks cost about the same as they do for the wool. And it takes her to do like 3 sets. I could knock out 30 wools.
Easily. Yeah.
So just putting that out there.
Like I literally did 3 sets the other day and I started first thing in the morning and I was still dyeing yarn when Craig came home
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So it's well worth it. And she does a beautiful flipping job. 35 each. Yeah, 35 each hank. It's Pima cotton and it took a long time. So it's $70 for 2 hanks. And that would be the Dib prices. If you want to offer more, we're not too proud to say we appreciate it.
And again, if anybody living outside of the lower 48 wants to contact us, we can work on that.
And we just like to show you the yarn.
Yeah,
too.
we really just want to show you the
We
yarn.
just want to show you what we're doing. But this is yellows, oranges with specks. There's red specks in here and rich oranges in here. And unfortunately, my camera on here really sucks. And this is B19. I have 2 of them, 100% superwash merino. It's a DK weight. There's approximately 422 yards, which would be almost 2 1/4 hanks. But I have 2 of them. So I'm just gonna, we're not doing dibs or anything. I mean, if you are interested, just you can get into
That's the email. I finally just got back into that email like yesterday.
Yeah.
So I have access to it. I think there's probably a few I got to catch up on, but
yeah, she hasn't had access to her emails or getting online and whatnot. So just do be patient, as we always ask you to with us.
So this is A12. I don't have it hanked because it's pretty. It's dry at this point, but I like to let them sit for a little bit longer. This is a take on a rusty hair.
That's pretty, yeah. Oh.
Oh, it actually does look better on my phone than it does on your screen.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe you have a device that's showing it better, because on our screen it looks so dull. But it's not dull. It's beautiful.
Rusty's hair.
I've got to give credit where credit is due, as I try to. And Rusty's doing one heck of a job, because I've dyed cotton yarn. And it's a vape holder. But I've dyed cotton yarn and it's not easy. All right, this is B17 DK weight. Again, there's about 522 yards. I call this the Outer Banks because it's got the blues, the purples like the sky when I used to live in the Outer Banks, but you also have the gold from the sand. And there's also specs in it. I love to make the specs. So I think there's 3 of these. I don't know where the paper is here. Yeah, there's 3 of these, and each of them is 522 yards. So if you have a big project, there is enough there to do that. I'm going to put the thing on there. And that was a B17. We're only giving you the numbers in case you do want to get a hold of us. She wrote the cards out, which I want to say thank you, Rusty, for doing that, because I can get things to a certain point and then I'm like, I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? And when you have bags of yarn, that has to be the idea of having a video or photograph all of these was just too much for me to handle.
I've been taking photos
Yeah,
just to give an idea.
really
It's
nice
not coming out
photos.
great here, but I'm going to post some where they're nice photos. It's really blown out here, but I've been and putting the card next to it and with the numbers and everything on
Yeah,
it. So
with the
we will
information.
post that at some point.
You need to say something. You'll be good now, Talia. Saying something to Mimi. I missed that comment, Mimi. I'm kind of fading off, guys. Falling asleep, to be honest with you. Running out of my mojo. I only have one of these. This is Sparkly Merino, 84% Merino, 16 Stellina. Fingering weight, approximately 874.9 yards. I know if Mara's still here, she gets a kick out of me with the OCD. B13, and there's only one of them. And it's reds and greens, so it's kind of somebody I forgot who it is offhand right now, asked me for Christmas yarn. I did dye 6 skeins of Christmas yarn yesterday, and I have a few skeins of Christmas yarn left, so I will do some. And when I say Christmas, I mean like reds and greens. All right, if you have specific colors that you'd like me to try, always ask and I will try. Yeah, I know, there's Mindfully Mara. Yeah, because she says it's funny because I have that 0.7. Especially when it comes to numbers.
So this one, now mind you, if I'm showing it, it's cotton. If she's showing it, it's wool.
We're not going to show them all the above.
A3, another take on, similar to Rusty's hair, but with a lot more blue.
Yeah, that's super pretty. We need more thummies. Come on. That's what I was telling you. Oh, with mine, because these don't fall under the dibs prices because they're not 100-gram hanks, which is what we do pretty much for the dibs. Like this one here is 268 grams. So it's really over 2.5 hanks of Aran weight.
Where'd the tag go?
That's weird. We're losing tag. Weird. The tag is at
Dude, why is this stuff
it just
happening?
went through the twilight zone.
It's in here. Okay, we found
All
it.
right,
We're
yeah,
good.
no, that was very weird.
Found it.
What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is go like by the ounce, the grams, and these are more specialty yarns. So I'm hoping that you guys don't mind. Plus, the shipping did go up again. I'm thinking like $80 a hank. No, that was wrong. I didn't figure it out, the math. I'm gonna go by like kind of go by the like this is technically I turned it the wrong way. This is over 2.5 hanks. We'll work on it. If you're interested in something, just let me know because I think it's you know these are worth a little bit more. They're more difficult to dye because I'm spinning this myself and then dyeing it in this one
What's a
continuous
3
thing.
or 4 weight?
A 3-way, I'm gonna say is more like
Can
and a
dye
4 weight is a worsted weight or Aran weight.
Okay, so oodles, I can dye a DK weight and cotton. I do have a lot of pinks, or if you wanted wool, reach out to her, but we can make that happen. I don't think I
Yeah,
have any that are a bunch of pinks
this
right
is a
now.
B14, and I have 2 of these. This is going to be gorgeous. This is one of my favorite colors. Very rich, and it was a DK. Did I say it was DK weight? No, this is an Aran weight. It says it's an Aran weight, but it's a skinny 4. It's a 4 on a diet because it's not a chunky. Like there's other ones, it's not chunky like a regular 4 weight. Yeah, thank you, Diane. I agree. I'm going to
So
say it.
A7, I'm trying to move slow because we're moving around a lot and it's probably making this
Oh,
even more blurry.
I could just go to sleep.
A7 is the closest I have. I know we're blurry, so you're probably not going to at this point.
Oh, it is so dull looking on the camera.
This is the closest I have to pinks, but I could do one that is just pinks. Thank you.
Yeah. If you went in like pinks and oranges, that'd be really pretty.
And I do. I have a lot of pinks and oranges. I just haven't dyed
Yeah.
them. But if someone wanted that, just reach out.
Oh no, no tag. You have to. Oh, okay. Actually, Diane, you know what's funny, Diane? I found some yarns that I dyed that I did not write the tags on, and now I don't know whether what what weight yarn it is. So I actually have some really pretty yarns that I don't
It's a
know.
mystery.
Yeah, I don't remember
Right? It's very.
what if it's a because some of them are really close. Like I also dye sport weight, and sport weight is usually a thinner weight, but for some reason this company that I get it from, the sport weight, I'm going to say is like almost between a DK and an Aran weight. So it seemed thicker, and then you get more yardage than you do with a four weight, and less yardage that you do with a DK. So
And Nessa, I do plan on posting what I posted to Facebook and those nice pictures to YouTube, but my phone broke and I can't post photos from my phone. She can only post photos from her phone. So I have to now
yeah,
get all the photos onto her phone so that she can then post them.
and I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Or the desire, to be honest with you, or the room actually on my phone. I had to delete like Discord and everything. These three here are not in the dibs category because these are the Nomad Sand Dune, and this is 52% mulberry silk, 24% super kid mohair, fine superwash merino, and 4% viscose. And it's blues and purples. And it has like little there's a like it's not there's little dots of colors on there, but not a lot. It's not like the Denigo, but there are, I don't know if you could see if I hold up close. See the like the little black dot? There's some lighter colors and black colored dots on it.
Yeah,
I
when you
have
hold it in front, just hold it as still as possible for a second because it takes a second to like zoom in.
See the dots in there? Those are not me speckling it. That is in the wool. That's a part of the wool.
It's still blurry, but at least it gives a better
Yeah.
idea of the color.
But these are, like I said, these don't fall under the $25. I mean, I paid for the yarn itself, I paid a lot more because of the silk and all that. So I only have three of those, but this was a B21, you know, we'll do another auction type thing. At some point, did you show all yours? Oh, so I was just kind of going slow. I think yours are
So
more designed.
A13, this is another new one that you haven't seen because I just got it.
545 already.
Hold, please. This is another rusty hair take, but it has a little bit more green. But yeah, like I said, we'll post the photos so you can see them better.
Yeah, just that it's sad because this laptop is a fairly new laptop, but I don't know if they could take a laptop and then like upgrade the camera part.
Well, when I go to Best Buy to pick up my laptop and drop my phone off,
Yeah, she's just had like every technical
literally everything broke
Yeah.
on me
tech
right
all
after
at
I
once.
lost my job,
Yeah.
all at once.
This one's a nice big Mamba Jamma. This is B9. There's only one of them because somebody bought the other one. And it has approximately 522 yards. It's 232 grams. So it's it's like 2.25 hanks of DK weight. 100% superwash merino. It's oranges and greens. There's a little bit of browns. There's some yellows. And there is specks, orange specks. Yeah, they're pretty. There's only one of those, but you get 522 yards, so you definitely could do one of those charlettes or cowlettes that we were talking about. This would actually make a nice. Maybe that's what I'll do with the yarn that I don't know what it is. I'll just make a collet out of it because I'll just go as far as I can because I don't know how. I can't remember if it's a DK or what. All right, so I showed you a couple of them. Go ahead. I'll take that one out.
Thank you, Z.
Thank you. Up.
We look to be a little bit clear right now, so I'll hold this very, very still. This is A1. I really like these colors. I think they're going to look nice when they're made into something. Also,
oh my gosh, some people have shared their makes with our yarns. I tell you, it gives me such joy to see the yarn worked up because you're getting a big box of yarn. Getting a big box of yarn. Diane, who are you getting a box of yarn from? Us? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh yeah, no, gotcha. Yeah, no, I got a couple. I did order some more yarn before, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start downsizing, like I've been saying. I'm gonna downsize. I've got two of these DK weight, 500, approximately 512, 21.7.
Let me see it because we're really clear right now.
216 grams, so a little over 2 hanks. But I have two of these, so there's technically almost 4.5 hanks. 100% superwash merino DK
Thanks,
weight.
Talia. I appreciate it.
And it's blues that ombre into green. So this is a definite ombre. It's an ombre.
Also, I'm going to apologize to my mom because the deodorant I bought doesn't seem to be working great.
I don't just.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I don't.
I feel like I smell.
I don't smell you. I don't smell you, girl.
No, I do. Everyone about my job thing.
Yeah.
Put all of the positive vibes.
Yes.
I put an application in for the Atlanta post office clerk position. This is a dream job for me. This is a foot in the door into the post office. So put all of your good vibes that I will get this job. This job is mine.
Yes.
I will get it.
We seriously mean that.
And now A2. But yeah, all the good vibes to my job.
Yeah. Because that's...
So this is just like fun yellows, orange, teal, all of that.
Yeah, she did the application.
Ooh, we're really clear right now.
Yeah, she did the application last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gave her back her laptop and then realized I couldn't do the application from my phone. I have never gotten into my car and gotten to her house and back to my house so quickly. Yeah. I didn't even like put the dogs in their area. I just let them free range in the house and just...
Yeah. She's like, I need to apply now.
Because
as soon as it came up, she wanted to be the first to put the application in. All right, this is Pretty Pansy. I have 3 of them. Oh, this is equal to 3 hanks. And there are 3 of them. All right, so if you have a huge, big project, my headband just snapped.
Oh, Atlanta is a town right next to... It's the town next to the Wayland post office, so it's the closest post office to the Wayland one that we go to.
Purples, yellows with a little bit of green, and silver stellina. And this is definitely pansy, which is my favorite flower. That's the next flower I'll get is a pansy. I got bleeding hearts somewhere.
Wrong side of your arm.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So I got this tattoo, right, with bleeding hearts. It's recent. It's starting to peel. Unbeknownst to me, and I feed my chickens. This is a fingering weight or fingerling weight, as we like to say now. If you had a big project, this would be perfect because there's 1,311 yards. I have 3 of them if you needed it. Chickens love the color red.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm squatting down. I sit with my chickens.
How much? Sorry. Agita's bothering me. I'm out of my medicine, so my GERD is very bad right now.
Let's see. This is actually 3 hanks. The yardage in this one would be equivalent to 3 hanks. So that would be, it's like if we sold that at a Dibs, which this is superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5 lurex. If we sold it at a dibs price, it would be $75, including the shipping. Shipping has gone up. I would say $80, and that's 3 hanks, but it's one continuous
And that was B16.
B16, but I have 3 of them. So I'm going to say 80, and I know I'm throwing an extra $5 on there, but with shipping, um, and not it's not even just the shipping, the price of the organza bags, the price of everything has gone up. Even the little color collectors that I order, even the softener, the everything's gone up. And so it's not just the shipping, and the yarn, because I get my yarn from Canada. This yarn I get from Canada. So
So here is
so that's that. If you have more questions, just
A9. This, I might do another sock yarn, but I'm not positive I'm going to, because it took
forever.
me the equivalent of dyeing 3 sets of yarn
Which already take a long time.
to dye
Yeah.
this one set.
I know, Diane. I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, maybe these might go in giveaways because I don't know what yarn it is. If it's a DK or it's a sport, whatever. Yeah, it looks
Yeah, but
pretty.
this is a sock weight.
Yeah. Pull it a little bit closer to me so you block my face. Block my face. My gosh, Googling the hanging fuchsia. Oh my God, just Googled the hanging fuchsia. That is beautiful. Yeah, hanging fuchsia. You talking about my bleeding hearts. They're red. So anyway, the chicken's been pecking at it. Which, when you have a fresh tattoo, the last thing you want, not the last thing, but one of the things you don't want on your list of things I don't want to have happen to my tattoo is a chicken with a very strong beak pecking to bite that uh little pink thing because they like that color. Can a Canadian buy the you yarn? Yeah, absolutely. Air quote, yeah. I send yarn. Actually, there's somebody, she's not in the chat, but her yarn came back and I mailed it back. And we're hoping that it's going to go through without me having to pay the shipping again, because it was $26. It was two. It was good to give you a ballpark, and it's different depending on where in Canada it's going. Um, we're glitching again. Sorry about the glitches. But to send 2 hanks of yarn with 2 mini hanks was like $26. And I think she was in Ontario. So just heads up, if you don't mind paying the shipping, totally. Yeah.
So if you're asking if you can buy yarn and gift it to somebody that you're going to give us an address to, and
Oh,
we're
that
going
you
to
could
send
do.
it, we
No,
can
yeah.
absolutely do that.
Also, too, on the yarn ticket. Yeah, we're gonna go and we gotta go and we're gonna go to Dee's house. We're in between the double D's today. We on the slip that goes to Canada, we value I suck the air out of the bag as best I can, and 1 hank, $5, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we'll do
And then I
we'll
write
do
gift on there as well. So, but anyway, there's more. I got more at home I didn't even know, and she just was bringing this out for me to bring home. But
I already photoed those.
yeah, so I could bring them home.
Yeah.
And put them in my house. My house and my house. You want some candy?
In the middle of the street.
I love that video. That was one of the first
That was
videos
one of Tony's
from.
favorites.
That was my son's favorite video. Our house.
It's in a street and it's in the middle.
It's in the middle of a street. Our house. Yeah, that was just one of his favorite videos. He's about the same age as MTV is.
To save money buying your naked yarn, can a Canadian buy it and ship it to you? Oh, I wonder if that would.
Doneen.
That's something to consider. I don't know
Very
the answer,
clever.
but that is a very good consideration to put on the docket.
Yeah. Well, actually, the place I buy from a place in Canada, I buy the yarns that I wind myself. I buy the cones from a place in Canada that I've been doing business with for over 20, well, probably about 20 years. By Fibers. Hello, Pinko Pal. Um, and as of right now, I don't need any more yarn and I really don't have the money to buy any more of it. But right now there is not a tariff issue with them, and there's if I do it within the next week, it's an extra 10% off, which would be lovely. But I can't. I don't have it. I don't have the cashola to do that. So, and it's fine. Something else will come up, and there's always reasons for things, and I don't get
But
upset
I
about it.
do have a stack of undarred,
I know, right? I'm giving you my
undyed
not be able to speak
cotton
thing.
yarn. So if somebody is looking for, I can't promise to
Oh,
custom, but I can do my best to try.
Talia. Don't even read Talia's. Yeah, you'd have to rebag it. Yeah, because sometimes they go in the stuff and look. Yeah. 2 minutes of D time. That's right, Yarnbark.
So yeah, if you need to go take a urination
Nation
station
station break.
break or
I
fill a cup or anything,
Yeah.
now's the
Also,
time.
too, I just want to give you the heads up
Bye,
if by
sassafras.
sassafras. Um, if Dee's a little bit disheveled or a little bit late, don't be worried. She is, her and Mark had to go to a family gathering today. So like she does, and I give her kudos because we just like, we're taking it off because we don't have the ability. I wouldn't have the ability to handle it anxiety wise if I was someplace. There was something really cool today that I wanted to go to earlier. I didn't even tell you about it because it was from 12 to 4
Yeah.
and it's like 45 minutes away, and I was like, ooh, cutting it close, and I didn't want the anxiety of being there. I wouldn't be enjoying it, but I'll get a hold of them at some point because I'm trying to get some opossums. But uh anyway, so if Dee's a little bit late or she's coming in with her hair all over the place, just give her a break because she is at a family gathering. And you have a wonderful,
Yeah,
peaceful
if you
weekend
are
as
interested
well.
in any of the yarns we showed or will show via a community post
Yeah,
or
just let
anything,
us
just
know.
message
Yeah.
us. Um, and
We
yeah,
love you too,
we love
Helix.
you all.
And
Thank
we'll
you
see you
all.
on Wednesday. Don't forget, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard
Not
Time.
4.
At 6 p.m.
I
Eastern
showed up at her
Standard Time.
house at Saturday's
Like 3
4
o'clock.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed up at 3
4 o'clock.
o'clock for the 4
Yeah.
o'clock live on Wednesday, which
Yeah.
wasn't actually until 6.
Yeah. We got a couple videos coming out. We're dropping a couple of videos. One, she's in
Photo.
the thumbnail. She's not in the video. If she's not in the thumbnail, she's in the video because
Just deal with it.
yeah, just how we did things because she showed up and I had to do a thumbnail. Anyway, we love you guys. Be well. Thank you all again for spending your time with us, and we do appreciate it. If you have anything coming, I think everything at this point is mailed out. So if you have something coming, it's on its way, or you have already received it. And we love you guys very much.
Ta-tas for
And
now.